Hey everybody, welcome to today's Reiki session. Today we're going to be working on the throat chakra, clearing it, balancing it, making sure it's open, everything's flowing. The importance of the throat chakra cannot be understated. A lot of times people just think that means, well, speak my mind or tell someone off or, those kinds of things. That's not really having a balanced throat chakra. What it means is knowing when to speak and when to listen, and also knowing how to communicate your needs. That can be a trouble for a lot of us. That can be a difficulty. A lot of us aren't used to asking for help or expressing what we need. Either we expect people to be mind readers and then we kind of get some resentment when we're not receiving the help that we need, or, you know, we're holding something back in some way. And anytime you do that and you've got blocked energy, it's going to lead to, first of all, mental health, emotional issues. It's going to create problems in your 3D world. And it could potentially end up in a physical, what do I want to say? It could end up expressing itself physically in some way. Thyroid issues comes to mind. Sore throat, laryngitis, those kinds of things. Any kind of difficulty, maybe like a frog in your throat. I feel like I have that certain times of year where it's like I have to clear my throat a lot. And these can be, it seems silly or maybe very subtle, but these can be signs that, hey, you need to address something there. So there's something you're not expressing that you need to express. Or like I said, the flip side of it could be maybe you overly express. Maybe you're a little bit too aggressive with your words, or you don't think before you speak and you're just kind of, ugh. And all of these point to an imbalance. So also, we use our throat chakra to communicate with spirit all the time. So if you want to ask for help, call on your spirit guides. A lot of the time, they're ready to rock and roll. They're just waiting for you because they don't do anything without our permission. We have free will. So we need to express very clearly with our, intention what we need. What do we want help with? Where do you need assistance? And so you can either do that, in your mind, but oftentimes I feel it's more powerful if you actually verbalize out loud. Hey, spirit guides, I intend XYZ. Can you please assist me with this? There's something powerful about putting it to words. I have also pulled a couple of cards for today, just for fun. I haven't done that in a while, and I felt inspired to do so today. So gone ahead and already pulled them. First, we have the Three of Air. So we can see this woman is kind of grieving. She's sad. She's got the support of her angels on either side. So we have sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. Ironically, the card is blue, which is the color of the throat chakra. So I thought that was kind of funny. This to me represented maybe saying something that you wish you wouldn't have said, or wishing you could kind of take something back. Maybe you wanted to express yourself, but it just came out the wrong way because we weren't very balanced. We had a lot of energy. Oftentimes it's like stuck energy. It's something that's been sitting there for a long time and we don't express it. So we just kind of keep shoving it down until it just comes out and kind of attacks those around us that love us. But as always, if this is you, if you have said something and you really wish you wouldn't have, you just call on your angels, call on your spiritual team. They're there to help you. Just be very clear. Hey, I'm having a lot of guilt or a lot of sorrow. And I would like forgiveness, for my friend or family member, or, you know what you need. So you express it, but just don't forget to call on your spiritual team. We have the Six of Air, also blue, relief, hope, moving on. This one to me spoke to, getting a clear path of where you want to go. So again, the spiritual team is ready and willing to help you, but you kind of need to know where you want to go. So here we are setting sail, we're moving on. Maybe this is where, and the relief is because we have very clearly put into words what we want help with, where we want to go. We have verbalized it, we've expressed it, and now it's been taken care of, and you just sit back and go floating on by because your spiritual team has got your back because you have expressed yourself and what your needs are. Lastly, the 10 of Earth. This card made me really happy when I saw it. 10 is usually a very like happy, joyful, symbol. So prosperity, security, and tradition. I love this because look at the people in the background. It feels like this older gentleman here is calling on his loved ones, maybe that have passed on, or his spiritual guides. And of course, look at that sweet animal, sweet dogs. They're here to teach us so many wonderful things on this earth. He's his faithful companion. So this to me was sort of connecting with our loved ones in the next world. Again, all you have to do is you can speak to them. I've talked about this before, but if I want to connect with my brother, I'll usually like turn on some music, or I'll ask for a sign, and then maybe a song will pop on the radio that makes me think of him. Or maybe when I'm going for a run, I ask him for a little bit of a boost, a little extra help. So again, having a balanced throat chakra, so we can ask for what we want and what we need, so we can receive. All right, let's get right into it. I've already called on my guides, but let's take a minute here. Beautiful. Let's take some deep breaths. And one more. I'm going to clear the space. One thing that comes to mind is maybe you're that type of person that you go to some sort of social event, you say something, and then maybe when you leave, you immediately think back to every single thing you said and sort of beat yourself up and like, oh, I'm so stupid. Why did I say that? So if that's you, this will help you with that as well. I don't know why we feel the need to beat ourselves up with that, but we do.
you felt that and you get some resolution and some clarity that you're looking for. It's interesting, I don't know if any of you had this, but I did have some sensations in my throat. It was kind of like a burning and then a cooling, sort of a tingling. And I did do some energy pulling to kind of remove those blockages that are there. I also made sure to kind of clear your aura and then seal it with a golden light that's nice and warm and loving and supportive, so that we don't continue to look backwards, we continue to move forwards, express ourselves in a very positive and healthy way, and just bring a little bit more light to the world. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you and all the very sweet comments that I receive. It really makes my day. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.